Hi guys, so I'm making some more soaps, and these are rose soaps. They're called Victorian Rose, and so I'm using my 4-square mold that I got from Wholesale Supply Plus, and I'm using these little rose candy molds, which I think are absolutely adorable. It smells really good. In the bottle, it smells almost like overpowering, like old, like perfume, but like musky, like not like an old, like elegant, but like old, almost like a little bit musky and too much. But in the soap, this Victorian Rose fragrance that I also got from Wholesale Supply Plus, it's a lot more gentle, and I do really like it. And so what I was thinking of was putting, you know, maybe some white ones on here, which I still kind of like, but the pink ones on the white are just not, I don't know. For some reason, sometimes when I look at the white, this is goat's milk. It's all the natural goat's milk base that they offer that has no parabens and no sulfates. It looks a little yellow for some reason to me sometimes when I'm looking at it. Like when you look at it just compared to the white of the plate, it looks a little yellow. But either way, I think these are really cute, and I think, you know, even if I put like 4 of these together in a little like satchel, I think that would be really cute. And then, and here's the fragrance that I used. And then I also made some of these. These are a Celtic knot mold that I also got from Wholesale Supply Plus. I'm getting more into using stuff also from brambleberry.com and naturesgarden.com, but Wholesale Supply Plus was the first kind of supplier I came along that had the natural bases with no sulfates, no parabens. The other two as well, Brambleberry and Nature's Garden also has those type of really great bases, which is really nice. That makes me really happy. And these all are from one mold, and I sprayed it with my little rubbing alcohol water solution to make sure that it came out of the mold really nicely. And it's a hard mold, and I just got that out of the fridge. I did put it in the fridge for a little while, but I didn't have to put hot water in the back. I was able to just rub the mold with my hands, and that was able to take it off. And the other thing I want to point out to you guys is that I've gotten rid of the speckle problem I was having before. I was showing you guys how some of my soaps were speckling for some reason. And I was talking with my good friend on here, making great comments. I'll put their username right here, because big shout out. They realized, they were like, hey, are you doing it in the microwave? Maybe it's not melting all the way, which I think is exactly what was happening, because I didn't really like putting my soaps in the microwave, but I didn't have a double boiler at the time. But I've recently figured out how to like make your own double boiler. So the microwave, I was afraid of burning it, so I was just barely melting all my soap, because you can burn your soap in the microwave. So I was just barely melting it. What was happening is not all my soap was melted, so not all of it could take the dye in. So I was having speckling, and that not all the soap was getting the dye. So I was having white speckles. So but I've since started using a double boiler, and I'll make a video about it, like how it's very simple. You can just use a pot and a metal bowl, because that's really the basis of what a double boiler is. So, but I just want to show you guys these things that I make. And you can see here I decided to go with really, really, really pale pink. So that's what kind of, I don't know, my sister and mom and I, we just kind of like that really, really pale pink versus darker. I made a couple other ones that were darker, but I didn't even really like them. So, and this was, I got this really, really light pink by doing just 1 drop of red colorant in 8 ounces. And it gave that really, really, really nice soft pink. So, and that color, of course, you can imagine I also got that from Wholesale. Love that color. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well.